You are watching Soundwave's Soundwave Sunday. Operation Question and Answer. Initiate. Booyah!
Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is Salami and I'd like to welcome you guys to another Soundwave Sunday. These are the episodes where you ask the questions in the comment and I try to respond to as many as possible, usually around 10. So let's get this started. We got our first question coming in from Transfo47. Hey Mungry, can you show us you dancing Gangnam Style? Also, do you see any balance issues in Fall of Cybertron currently? And first of all, I don't know what that style is. Maybe I'm not hip, maybe I'm not with it, but I don't know the times, so I don't know what that style is. And second of all, I don't really dance too often, so I'm not the best dancer in the world. I'm not the worst, but I'm no robot. So as far as balance issues, I think the game's pretty well balanced. There's two things that stick out in my head personally, and that would maybe be the Titan Scrapmaker being a little bit overpowered, maybe, and also possibly the battle perk for the Sentry Gun, the last one you unlock as a scientist, is really strong. So I don't know if they're necessarily overpowered, but they're pretty strong. So I don't think there's really any balance issues, nothing like War for Cybertron or anything like that, so that's a good thing. Next question comes from the Creech 1999. Do you wish to see G1 Megatron DLC? I am a huge Decepticons fan, and Megatron is by far my favorite Transformer, so for me this would be an awesome DLC. I'd be grateful if you could answer my question in the next Soundwave Sunday episode, so like he's asking, I will answer it in the next episode. No, I'm kidding. But yes, I would love to see a G1 DLC for a lot of different characters. I would love to see all the Flyers, all the Seekers. I'd love to see Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp. Those are my personal favorite models of those guys from Generation 1. So I'd like to see an overall Generation 1 DLC. I would definitely like to see that over even the Insecticons or Dinobots for me, because I am a big G1 fan. And I know the Dinobots were just spectacular, and they're also from G1, so I'm very thankful for that as well. Next question comes from Dawsome Awesome. Hey Mungry, what character would you like to see in the next TF game? Or what characters, I should say. Also, what do you think the next Transformers game will be called? I'm not sure what it will be called, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys the cast of Generation 1. And I'm a Generation 1 fanboy, so that's what I want to see. And I'm not really too sure on what you could call it, but maybe just Transformers G1 or something along that lines. I know that's very unoriginal, but I just can't think of a good name for that right now. I'd have to think about that one. Next question comes from Mr. Ladiesman 8761. Hey Mungry, how do you like the role of the Insecticons in TF Prime? I think they're very cool. In Generation 1, they were a lot smaller and more of Megatron's like tools of him getting in places because they would chew through stuff, and in this they're more of a force because they're a lot larger insects, so I like their role. Next question comes from 13 Dada Man. What do you like better, beryllium bologna or cesium salami? And that's easy, cesium salami, and maybe beryllium salami, but for real, cesium salami. Next question comes from Connor Math. Hey Mungry, what is your favorite campaign level and why? And I like the last level personally. I like the variety on it, and I really like the Jazz Bruticus battle. It was like a classic David versus Goliath, and I really enjoyed that part. Next question comes from Autobot Beast 14. Mungry, why do you think High Moon Studios killed off Sludge and not put him on the Dinobot DLC? I'm not sure why they did that exactly, but hopefully we will get him in the future. I think it'd make for a very nice add-on, maybe just like a 80-point download or something like that, or maybe even a free download of Sludge would be sweet. Next question comes from DeadEnd4351. Hey Mungry, do you think one day Autobots and Decepticons are friends? No, I do not, because then the series would be over, but let's play your little hypothetical game here. Metroplex and Trypticon would walk hand in hand into the sunshine, just chilling their way. Well, I'm not a big fan of interspecies breeding or outer species breeding, however you say it, because then we're going to have a giant city with like a dog or a dinosaur head on it, so that's kind of strange. but I don't think they'll ever be friends, so we don't have to worry about it. Next question comes from 2011 Sideswipe. Hey Mungry, do you think with enough persuasion we would be able to get the High Moon Studios to make a soundtrack from Fall Cybertron? The music in this game is amazing, and I think High Moon Studios would benefit even more if a soundtrack was released. And that's a good idea. Why not send them a tweet if you are interested in a soundtrack? You never know. They do a good job of responding, so let them know you want a soundtrack if you do. I think it'd be a good idea as well. And last question comes from Mega Kaioken 11. You're kidding, right? And maybe not though. I'm gonna leave this one in limbo. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Soundwave Sunday. Remember to leave your questions in the comments below. Remember to leave a rating on the video and subscribe for more Transformers. Have a good Sunday.